Ladies and gentlemen, good morning.
The opposition captain can't believe their luck. Who'd bowl first in these conditions? It's certainly a risk, and the opening bowlers will really need to be on their game.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap, timed it nicely for 4 more.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Misses everything.
Yeah, great
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary. Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Beaten on the drive.
Good bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yes.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4. Driven away nicely.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Bowler.
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early and it was dispatched with aplomb.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Yep.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
well placed, should get a single.
Yep. Keepers! Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Keepers end. Yep. Keepers.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yep.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good batting, lovely timing. Hardly even leant on it. Was always headed for the boundary.
Times it nicely.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Super shot.
And that brings up the 50 partnership for these.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
No trouble at all to punch it away to the boundary for 4. A poor delivery.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Good bowling.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket. They'd look for a couple here.
Bowler.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
For 68.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
And that brings up the half century for this batsman.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
Waiting.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap, and down to the boundary.
Back-to-back boundaries. The bowler will be searching for something now. Just a dot ball or two to settle things down.
Yep.
Nicely played.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive.
86.
Yep.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Don't need to do anything special, line and length is the key.
Yep.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
Full and good night. Just leant on that, didn't have to do much, and got 4.
Wait.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
This is really awesome shot making. The innings is building very nicely. They have to be looking towards that century.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Super piece of timing.
And that takes his partnership to 100 runs.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Good bit of timing there.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Drives and misses everything.
End of the over.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep.
Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Forward. We're on. No.
Straight to the fielder.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Yep.
Managed to find the gap beautifully. Not going to waste that opportunity as they head towards the 90s.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Good batting, get an opportunity to score, and take it.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep.
Going with pace now.
The medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Bowler is confident on this one.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Scott at the crease. A big partnership has ended. They just need to back some time here and build on that good work.
Yes.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
We're on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Scott shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Immaculate timing there.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Scott has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Yes.
Just about timed that perfectly.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Yep.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Bowlers.
End of the over. The batting side are now 1 for 129.
They'll get at least 1.
Well, that single edges the score closer to the 100. Looking a bit nervous now, and you've got to control those nerves and remember to play each ball on its merits.
Yes.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Yes.
Great shot. At least 1 on offer.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved.
Yep.
Super shot that.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yes.
4 through the offside. Easy as you like.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you've still got to hit them. Majestic batting. Loud shout. Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
Yes, good bowling.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Batsman gets their ton.
This has been a great knock, using all the shots available, plenty of boundaries, and not really giving the bowlers much of a look in. A superb century. Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
50 partnership for these two.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Yep.
Really good shot there.
Good return there, back from the deep. You never really want to chance that arm going for a third. Did well there.
Waiting.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery, and a fine shot in the end.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
That's off the middle of the bat.
That was pure elegance, right out of the textbook, that shot.
Waiting. Yep. No.
Doesn't beat the infield.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
178.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing, lovely front foot shot that has raced to the boundary.
Thick edge.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap.
Scott says thank you. It was a gift and they smashed it away to the boundary rope.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Get on! No!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call made in the end.
Yes!
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yep.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Brings up their half-century.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century. Really good innings to bring up the half-century. Impressive batting, and they'll want to push on from here.
Yes!
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep! No!
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them. Great shot. Great timing.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yes!
Chance to run two.
Forward!
A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the university end. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Short and wide. Did well to get some bat on that.
Beaten on the drive.
Well ball.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Yes, good bowling.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Misses everything.
Good bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Got that away nicely.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for four.
Massive edge.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Good bowling.
And another no ball. Seems to have forgotten where the crease is. This is
good
just
bowling.
poor. Maybe time for a rest after this over.
This is proving to be a disaster of an over. It really can't end soon enough. Maybe then a bit of time fielding in the deep.
Good bowling.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yes, well bowled.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery.
Any confidence and rhythm they may have had in their run-up is totally shot. Consecutive no balls now.
And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yes.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary.
Bowler.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. Immediately underway with some runs.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one, too many loose deliveries. Picks the gap perfectly.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needed to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Into the gap. Nice shot.
Had a real flash at that one. Beautifully struck, too.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment. Brilliant shot, that.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Winning.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary. No interest on that occasion to play at the ball.
Yes.
Good return back from the deep.
Absolutely nailed it.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
For 239.
End of what seemed a very long over. Not the best bowling I've ever seen. Time to refocus and get back to basics.
Yes. No.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Yes. No.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Drives and misses everything.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive.
Yep.
There's a chance if this hits. Trouble. Oh, gone.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Waiting.
Straight to the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Time that perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Yep.
Keeper's end.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yes.
Perfect technique and placement.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Yep.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yes.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Oh. Yeah, good ball.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
Super shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Yes.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
Great shot there to get the century. A fantastic.
They have well and truly hammered this attack today to all parts. A brilliant innings at well over a run a ball. Great batting, smashing it all over the park. 100 runs in no time at all.
Yep.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Couldn't have played that any better.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Waiting.
This should be close. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Sahu, whose first task is getting themselves settled. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Good catch. Out.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
At number 7 for the batting side.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Waiting.
Yep. Good pickup. Big chance.
Yeah.
They'll push hard. Should get back for 2.
Just perfection. A majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Wait on. Yep. Bowlers.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
Yep.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
91.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. That's poor play.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Needs a direct hit.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Great shot.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yes, good bowling. Waiting.
Yep. Out. Good catch.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
At number 8 for the batting side.
Yep.
There's trouble here.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
For 200.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries.
Yes.
Massive chance. Could that be out? Looks so.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Yes, ball.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
Yep.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Yep.
Too full. Got what it deserved.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Perfectly timed.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Yes.
Doesn't beat the infield.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yeah, great night.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
They must have just slipped a little in their delivery stride to bowl that no ball. Sometimes it can happen when you're trying too hard.
Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Yes.
Great shot through the gap.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Yes.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Banked, takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries.
Yep.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up. Punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Yes.
Times it nicely.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
Yes, good bowling.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep.
That's out. Caught.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Right.
Finds the fielder with that shot. This could be trouble.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Avoided the fielders. 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shot.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball. But you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yep.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary. A poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Yep.
And caught. Fantastic way to end the innings. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. We're ready to get this innings underway. There's a huge opportunity with the time left, and with this batting order to build a strong...
The match comes to a close and they've done exactly what they came here to do. They've won easily and convincingly in a completely one-sided affair.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.